Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Chuk Yuen Estate right now. It feels like actually back at the original times because this is where, like, literally when I started my channel, I was around here filming one of the routes around here, which is the 11K service over there. I just took it up here. That's the bus I took, TN683 over there. And now I'm back up here after 3 years. Yes, after 3 years, I'm back up here now for another request service. The dreadful Cross Harbour 103 service over here. Oh boy. Thank you so much, Thomas, for this request here. Now, you requested KMB 103, but 103 is cooperated by KMB and CTB, and all of the KMB just left, which if I have to wait for a KMB, it's going to be like another 2 hours before another KMB is going to come back, because they do a whole batch of stuff before another different contractor. So all the KMB buses will go at the same time, while all the city bus buses will go at the same time. So when the last KMB just left, all of the buses upcoming will be all city bus buses. So here's one right there. But I prefer the city bus buses for the 103 because they have better buses. So now, I know this is just a Volvo V90, it's not something very crazy, but for city bus, they don't have a lot of these, so that's why it feels better with the city bus service. Let's do it. 103. This thing's terrible. Yes, full journey should be around 1 hour and 20 minutes. I will consider breaking it up into 2 parts at Cross Harbour Tunnel, so then we can separate into the Kowloon section and also the Hong Kong Island section. So this thing goes to Pokfield Road in the mid-levels after passing through Hong Kong HKU. So this is Chuk Yuen Estate. This is actually where Wong Chai is up in the hills. It's going to go back down to Lok Fu and then serve. After going down to Lok Fu, it's going to go via Kowloon Tong, I think? I don't remember. Not really where Kowloon Tong station is, but the area around there. So I'm not going to name that area because it's kind of awkward. It will pass through Baptist University of Hong Kong actually later on. And then it's going to drive to Ho Man Tin / Yau Ma Tei areas. Then goes to Queen Elizabeth Hospital, not the second medical center, and then goes to Cross Harbour Tunnel. Then it gonna goes to Causeway Bay, then travels along Gloucester Road at the back, then head up to the mid-levels and continues way through to Pokfield Road. So insanely long service. So I probably will break it up into 2 parts at freaking, hey, what is that name called? At Cross Harbour Tunnel, yes. I know it's going to make it into 2 videos for this one route, but whatever. It's better for the video. Like, I can bind it into 1 hour and 20 minutes of a video, but we'll see. We'll see. If it's 1 hour and 20 minutes, maybe it's still fine. It's just the uploading process is going to be murderous, but whatever. I will see what I want to do it in 1 part or 2 parts. Well, another egg coming in here for the next 103 service. Somehow they're all not in service driving here. What the hell? Yep, and there goes the Desto. There it goes, because only city bus only does the 103 over here. There's no other city bus route, so there it goes. Now the Desto, you can see, terrible, blinks non-stop. So that's why earlier on I used the burst photo taking for my iPhone. 10 photos in one go, to just and then just slash them all. And I got one that actually doesn't have the blinking Desto. So that's why I hate these Destos, man. Keep them blinking on the screens and stuff. And here we go, departure. So one thing with the egg is actually the pole on the top floor is kind of in the worst height because it's like blocking everything literally. So I need to go lower to actually get the shots, which is pretty terrible. $12.10 for this service. Which these services are always one of the most annoying type of services because they're cooperated by both KMB and City Bus. So whenever actually fares have adjustments for KMB and CTB, this route needs to go up twice. Yes, the fare adjustments need to do twice because KMB does it 1 time and then City Bus do it twice, it's the second time. So that means it actually needs to get adjusted twice for this route. So that's why the fare increase for Cross Harbour routes are always the highest. So fare increasements, fare will go up actually very soon. Starting new year is gonna go up. So it says like 30 to 40 cents, but for this thing it's gonna go up 80 cents because it's gonna go twice, which is really terrible. While some of the Cross Harbour routes is only cooperated by 1 company, then they only need to get adjusted 1 time, which is so stupid. And also, I want to say is these eggs actually, the height of these things are not that high. That earlier on just literally bumped up my head hard. It's really painful. Here's the next stop. No one. This route is pretty. Oh no, it's not here. It's up here. So this route, generally speaking, is pretty crappy because the frequency is not that high. It's like 20 minutes. One of the not as frequent Cross Harbour routes, but it's so popular as well. Considering this is the only one that goes up to the mid-levels. But definitely the least efficient way to get up to the mid-levels, because you have other local routes in Hong Kong Island that actually gets you up there as well. So might as well just take MTR over there and then take one up there. Like considering you have like route number 4, route number 4X, all of those things just go past there. That took way too long. What the hell? And one annoying thing is this thing needs to go past Lok Fu bus terminus, which is annoying. Never taken a full journey, but I've been suffering with this route a lot of times towards the Chuk Yuen direction. So that's why I decided to do it this way, because actually I want to say is the two directions actually pretty much run a quite a significantly different path. If you actually compare the towards Hong Kong Island and then the back from Hong Kong Island direction, because we will take Gloucester Road later on. After looping Causeway Bay, then we go to Gloucester Road, then go straight up to mid-levels. Well, if you're actually coming back down from mid-levels, it's going to take the local route inside via Wan Chai, then goes over to Causeway Bay, then loop around Victoria Park, then goes across the harbour, which is so slow, that path. Which is pretty miserable, that path. Another egg, 103, there it goes. This is the most common fleet for city bus to use for the 103. The second one being the E400s, because it's a pretty crappy one, so that's why they just use E400s. Plus it's better for the hills. That was already so packed. What the hell? Yes, this is a Volvo bus, so it's probably one of the similar motors for Perth viewers. It's just a double deck, Volvo B9 TL. This guy's insanely slow right now, by the way, the speed. Another 211. These 211s are so frequent. What the hell? I've seen actually like 5 up there already. What the hell? $70X coming to Typo. There that goes. It would take Cairn Tunnel after turning down to the Diamond Hill areas. Jesus Christ, what the hell is the speed by this guy, by the way? This is a Volvo. Yep, turn right. Into Lok Fu. And always, whenever you do cross harbour routes, actually, all of the elderly just cheat the fares. I mean, it's just make the whole trip worse because they just keeps on doing the $2 and just go travel short, while everyone actually just go long because they're paying the full fare. Which is so annoying. E22 coming. Oh. E22 coming to Lam Tin from Asia Exposed Sky City. Terrible service. Tried it one time, it's okay because it goes to Laguna City, which I usually sometimes need to go. Which that Laguna City section for the E22 is a specifically loop inside section. And oh my gosh. And they also run 211A today. What the hell? That is crazy. They both run both of them. Wow. And here's Lok Fu bus terminus, my local route departing at the front, 7B going to Hong Kong. And we can't drive in here because it's a one-way enter, so we have to drive on the back here. So Lok Fu bus terminus, here we go. 11D, which I have actually filmed that one as well with Chris for that one service. Was it an egg actually for that journey as well? I don't remember. This is such a terrible route. It's 103. Right, into the bus terminus. So many single deckers here for all of the circular routes around this area. We have the 7M, which is the Chuk Yuen circular from Lok Fu, which is all single deckers. I've seen one time with double deck, but it's not the common thing. Right, oh my gosh, that's so packed. And also the speed is really slow right now. So considering we just finished like 10% of the whole trip. Jeez Louise, what is the speed? Wow, literally you cannot even actually hike this up. What the hell? Next is the Baptist University campus. Oh. This thing is really not performing well in terms of hiking up cliffs. We actually go straight? I thought we actually turned left. That's a weird path. I thought we'd go in there. Because I've taken it before and it actually runs in there. The other direction. Well, I guess more weird path differences then. It actually goes out to Junction Road in the main road here. Wow. Never knew that. So I guess it's just going to run the main road now. Okay, cool. And there's an A23 right there. Going to the airport in Sky City. That's the one of the A routes that actually goes to Sky City. Now I want to say is this A23 was completely changed before and after COVID. Yes, this A23 before COVID actually runs how the current A25 runs. But after COVID finished, they introduced the A25 and then they've changed the A23 to run this way the entire time. Which is really weird. It's completely different. The Junction Road stop. Why the hell you're parking in here when there's literally no one on the stop and there's the bell is not pressed? Bro. Stupid. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna run the entire Princess Margaret Road, I think, over here. Next is Kowloon Tong Station. Anyone? At this stop is pretty unlikely that we get people take this because considering it's so slow, this thing. Nope, next stop. This is insanely slow, though. What the hell? I guess actually it's not as long then on this section. In Kowloon, we have the Hong Kong Island section coming up. D. There that goes to Canyon Court in Wu Kai Sha and the non-franchise 88 hour. There that goes. We significantly actually have passengers reduction because you see, oh my gosh, the entire bus, literally no one on it. Literally the entire bus, no one on it. Like, what the hell? I've taken that and filmed it at one time. At that time it was pretty packed because East Rail Line extension hasn't open, but right now with East Rail Line extension, literally everyone just took MTR. There's literally no one actually taking that thing anymore because MTR is cheaper than that thing. That thing costs like $20. MTR takes like only like 10, like 15 maybe to City 1, which is where Sha-Tin City 1 it terminates. So 88 hours is going to get completely reduction in frequencies very soon. They're planning to drop that to like rush only, but eventually I think they're just going to cancel that thing, considering it's actually Sha-Tin City 1 actually buying that service from City Bus just to operate it. Alright, made it to Ho Man Tin. That's pretty quick because not too many people take. But there is some different paths upcoming again because for the towards Chuk Yuen direction, it actually takes Princess Margaret Road until the Pui Ching Road intersection. Then it turns down from Pui Ching Road, but we're actually not going to take Pui Ching Road. We're actually going to take the next turn up front, up a little bit of a weird, narrow, uphill slope path to get to Queen Elizabeth Hospital and a non-franchised city bus on the 170 service because they're just randomly using the buses because just to make use of them. So There's non-franchise going. Is that non-franchise? Actually, I don't think that's non-franchise. Sorry about that. And another dumb light. Like, since we turned. It's gonna take another year because we turned literally at the same time with this light on this side, so. Alright, we're turned left to Argyle Street. Is that Argyle Street or is that Waterloo Road? I think that's Waterloo Road, isn't it? Yeah, it's Waterloo Road. So here we are. And this is kind of where Ho Man Tin is. They count this area as Ho Man Tin, but I personally don't count this as Ho Man Tin. Another light, terrible. Alright, there might be people taking from here because this is a pretty random spot. So yes, there are people. And someone got off because of they're using the freaking $2 fare. Hopefully I can make it through here because it literally turns red. I mean, it turns green together, so. This guy's so slow though, what the hell? Our train at the front on the track. Barely made it through that. We're gonna go straight. And we missed this one. Now the other direction 103 will comes down here, but we're not going to use this path. We're going to go straight. Right, Ho Man Tin Street right here. Of course, there will be people taking. And we're gonna turn left at the next corner. Not this one upcoming. The next one underneath the bridge. Literally the one underneath the tracks of the East Rail Line. Hopefully we can make it through. It's always the hope that we can actually go through off the lights smoothly. So far it's not that smooth considering this guy drives so slowly. And here's where we turn left. Alright, turning left is a very narrow path, which usually is actually only the other route is the 203C that actually runs along here. You see, literally we actually have an extra spot that cars cannot stop because of the bus need to turn. Here we go, up. This Volvo bus is literally terrible in terms of going uphill, so. And upcoming is the combination again, like in Perth, Kings Park and Queen Elizabeth Hospital, upcoming. Now Kings Park is not a park actually here, it is actually a residential estate. And there's the East Rail Line track, literally right next to us right now. There that goes. Any R trains? I hope there's an R train drive by, that would be cool. It's right there, that's where the East Rail Line track is. But it should enter the tunnel very soon for the section on the East Rail Line. Yep, here's where it enters tunnel, right there. So. And there's the 203C that I mentioned about. That's one of the routes I actually run along here regularly. They only use single decks for that one. But this direction is exclusive for the 103. The other direction 103 will still comes there, but it will go that way and takes Princess Margaret Road and then turns down to Puching Road, like I've just mentioned. So that's why it's different. We'll turn right after this, then we'll be straight to Cross Harbour Tunnel. Considering not that long already, but it's so packed. Why do so many people take this thing? Considering this thing is actually infamous for its bad frequency. I'm fortunate the light turns already, so turn right. And right here you can already see it. That's King's Park actually. Literally right there, King's Park. So, not joking. King's Park was the preferred spot for my family to choose actually at the start. At the start when I was born, like the first 2 years, we were living in Mongkok. And after that we moved. Originally we wanted to move to King's Park. But at the end it's just like, I think it's like the price of the stuff kind of changed and stuff. And then we actually moved to the Mao Place in Hong Kong. So instead of actually over here, but good because over here there's literally no transport around here. So that's why very nice that I actually didn't choose this thing. There is one minibus route that actually connects King's Park with Jordan Station, which is the ATM service. That one connects down to Nanking Street in Jordan. That one's the only transport they can get for King's Park. And one time, I still remember a couple of years ago, when I was going to school at Homanton Station bus interchange, I was waiting for the 8M minibus to go to my school. And then someone up here and said, "Where's the minibus that goes to King's Park?" And then here's King's Park. No, that's not King's Park. That is King's Park, right there. King's Park, right there. So. And here's Queen Elizabeth Hospital, right there. The biggest public hospital in Hong Kong. Here it is, Queen Elizabeth Hospital. And we're linked down to on Wiley Road right now. We should have the stop. Oh, it's Elizabeth Hospital stop. Here it is. And the ADM right there, you can see it on the minibus as well. Oh, today's Christmas, so packed going across the harbour. Jesus. And of course more people getting off. They're just stupid because they're paying so much money. Next is the Poly U campus, one of the buildings. Hong Kong Polytechnic University Phase 8. He's so slow, my gosh. And you see off the buses now. Turn left and we'll go to Cross Harbour Tunnel. This is such a stupid thing because you can actually go straight from Princess Margaret Road earlier on to go straight to go straight to the Cross Harbour Tunnel, but we don't take it. Did you have to make this route as miserable as possible? Well, already 30 minutes. So slow. And there's part of Poly U campus right there, and Poly U campus also extends up to this side, which is a Phase 8 on this side, which is a really cool bridge on Poly U that you can actually bus spot, which is right here. You can see this bridge right here, right there, right here. This bridge, so cool. You can actually spot buses right on there and just take photos down. But unfortunately, that Poly U is restricted. You cannot enter unless you're a student. And next is turn up to Cross Harbour Tunnel, left. 下一站海底隧道巴士轉定站香港理工大學紅磡站 Next stop Cross Harbour Tunnel bus interchange from Hong Kong Polytechnic University, Hong Kong Station. 下一站香港隧道收费广场，香港理工大学红磡站。And go down to Cross Harbour Tunnel bus lane here. Oh my gosh, screw this kid next to me. Behind me actually, so loud. Here we are. We'll use the separated area, not the main one. All of the high frequencies are over there. Literally all of the high frequencies. 106, 101, 111, all of those land over there. While on this side are all of the dreadful ones. Are all of the bad frequencies. So we'll stop right here. Literally all four of these. All four of these. Now the worst one is actually a 109. 109 is 30 minutes per bus. Oh, the other one's like 20. So it's not too bad. Cross Harbour. Let's do it. Now I just broke the clip there because I'm probably just gonna bite it into one video, but if this is part 2, then it's part 2. Here we go, change of fares. And then the next stop is the dreadful stop. Yes, the next stop is the dreadful one because it definitely is going to have traffic jam. It is the Patterson Street, Cannon Street stop, which is the where the jamming literally is. Crossover. Changing lanes is not allowed in the tunnel. Really tiring route because we still have a long ways to go up the mid-levels. This is where you actually can change lanes. That's why he's changing lanes. So here it goes. And the MRR is still there at Harbour Station. Turn left to surf Causeway Bay, which is so bad. Is it jamming right now? It's pretty good actually, not jamming at all. Oh, that is what I like to see. Oh my gosh, literally no jams. It usually jams literally crazy on the outside. But this is so nice right now. Okay, B8L coming 118. There that goes. That's one of the best Volvo buses here in Hong Kong. This one's the worst one. Yeah, this type is the worst Volvo bus actually in Hong Kong. I mean, we still have the single deckers. And I guess the AVC, the B7RLE future buses are the worst because they don't really actually have a lot of power actually running those. There you go, turn up. And we'll just turn back down because it's just for connection over. And here we are at Patterson Street. Stop. On the other side of Causeway Bay, there's another main street, Patterson Street stop. Next to where the so-called department store is in Causeway Bay. Okay, looks like that annoying kid is behind me is getting off right now. So good, finally. Here's the stop. Now actually both directions will serve this stop. It's just you need to choose the right one. I think they stop literally at the same spot too. To Hong Kong Island for 103 right here. Next we're going to travel back along this road to down all the way to where Admiralty is before the entrance to the mid-levels is where Admiralty is. Nhất Tam Mát. Biardi Electric on the 170 service. I still haven't seen the ADL electric buses. I still haven't seen them yet. They're already operating, a couple of them. Just I haven't seen them yet. Jeez Louise, dude. You missed the exit? Then you missed the exit. Oh. There's no saving yourself. If you have missed it late, nope, continue going. You can't cut ahead like that. Here's the Elizabeth House stop. It's just someone's getting off here. Next is Marsh Road. After we're done, I'm just gonna go back down to HKU station and go back. Next stop, Marsh Road. 下一站马师道. Stops on here are pretty close by to each other. Here's the next one, 103. 70 on the egg. Nice. There it goes. That's from the Southern District, I think. Not really remembering that one. I think from Tin Wan. I'm not so sure, but correct me if I'm wrong. Next is down to Wan Chai. Then will be the Admiralty going up the hill spot. There's a stop there. No, this is not the stop. And there's a Biardi branch right there. Wow. And a Volvo car dealership. Nice. Volvo ones are the better ones if you're actually used to driving buses, because the signaling thing will be always on the left side, which is always good. There's the stop for Stewart Road. Anyone? No one's pressing the bell. Oh, someone pressed the bell last second. That's why he went overboard, because he literally was like way late. Now, I want to say is the fare for this 103 is terrible to actually take if you actually across the harbour already. It's literally terrible, because very soon you're going to have the 40 and also the 23, which also going to goes to Pokfield Road. 23 goes to Pokfield Road, terminates. 40 pass through Pokfield Road. Those are way cheaper than the 103 after crossing the harbour's price. Right now it's like seven something, while all of the local routes is less than $5 to $6. So that's why it's really dumb that you actually take a cross harbour route after you cross to the harbour. This is absolutely ridiculous. What is the speed in here? Too huge. And why the hell is actually this a big old double-deck bus in here in this narrow path? Such a dumb path. Why not we're outside, dude? Like, what the hell? There's the Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Centre just inside. Fenwick Guy. Next stop, Fenwick Street. No, yeah, Fenwick Street next stop, but I missed it. The Hong Kong Institute for Performing Arts. Oh, no one. Surprisingly, no one. And here's randomly we're gonna cut back over. Like, what the hell? Like, you see, what is this? Like, randomly you cut back over here. Next is the mid-levels. Starting of mid-levels. We're gonna go up Cotton Tree Drive right here. Should be where we're gonna go up. But we're gonna go to Admiralty first and we'll go back over. It's a completely different path that the other direction 103 takes completely from here. The other 103 actually takes the front, literally the front, not back here. So back here is already way more efficient than the one at the front, considering it actually goes that way and it needs to loop around Victoria Park as well before crossing the harbour, which is dreadful. We just turn left right here, which is so stupid again, because just look at these illegal parkings, always. Left, cross straight back over to the main road, and then we'll go up to the mid-levels. And an H1 over there, open deck. That's some of the brand new double deck buses. I mean brand new open deck buses that have been recently refurbished and changed from a normal MMC bus. Oh, there's a stop right here.
小强呢？
Only for 103, and we're just stopping randomly right here.
在哪？钉钉车鞋子啊？那个是双层，
叮叮车，
那个是双层。
双层叮叮车。
Oh, this whole stop is getting renovated. What the?
叮叮叮叮叮叮叮叮叮叮叮叮。
Turn left. And then we'll turn right. This bridge right next to us is where the 103 comes back down from for the other direction, and then we're gonna go straight to go to Admiralty Station. We're gonna turn right to go up Cotton Tree Drive. And there's a 23 right there, just went up. That one also goes to Pokfield Road. I think it's the exact same path from here all the way to Pokfield Road. Be the exact same as the 23.
不等于是叮叮车，这个才是叮叮车。
It's a really tight turn. Up Cotton Tree Drive. And no speed again, of course. What the hell, bro? Literally no speed. You look at this. So crazy, dude. Literally no speed. And then we're gonna actually pass through the place where the chief executive of Hong Kong actually live. So it would drive right past it. The governor's house. Not really the governor's house, like the chief executive's house now. And of course, someone's getting off. This is the stop that you get off for. This is the spot. This is the stop you get off for the peak tram. There might be another stop, but
我要去太平山顶，我还想再去一次。我要爸爸妈妈还想去一次太平山顶。
那你去嘛？
还有爸爸妈妈跟我一起去太平山顶。走到太平山顶了，你要去吗？你，我想再去一次。我不要，我还要再去一次。我要现在，我要现在才能去。
那你知道怎么走吗？在这里啊，排队啊，看到没有？好多人在排队啊。
oh my gosh! You look at the speed for this dude.
我还想，
Literally no speed going up this cliff because it's so steep.
我还想再去
Oh
一次
my
太平
gosh
山顶。
妈妈看一下，小火车路在这。看到吗？还是在这？哦，在这，在这。底下，这底下。看到
And there's the peak tram tracks right there
到没有？
going up.
没有。
I filmed it that last year. We don't need to do it again.
我们那条不
Oh
是走下
my
来了吗？
gosh! This is like no speed over here.
就是啊，
But at least we're done with that for a little while.
那看，看到了没有？
我们之前去坐过这个小火车，太平山。
平山顶，太平。
太平山
Oh freaking A.
太平山顶，
太奇了是吗？
Is there another change of fares?
这样
Not so sure.
哇，你看那个路过的那
哪里？
现在
Ah, this is so slow. Really not like this route.
天老，天老，
And we'll take Garden Road now.
说好，
天
Oh no, we take Upper Albert Road.
老， 小气包，
Cut back over.
就是牛，
就是牛，小气包，卖
frustrating route. And here's the chief executive's house, which is literally right here. There are of course guards there. $40M, there that goes. One directional full day service. Yes, that's the weirdest route, really the weirdest route. One directional. It was of course before bi-directional, but they have removed one of the directions because they've changed the route 40 a little bit just to actually serve it a little bit properly that they don't need. And here's a KMB service 103, there that goes. E6M. That's the common fleet that's used on 103 for KMB, which is the E6M, because they're a little shorter. They can actually manipulate these turns a little bit better. And I don't think they use the E400s themselves for 103, but City Bus will use them. KMB I don't think uses them. I think they just use the E6M pretty much the entire time. Still have a long way through. When we see when we see Sign Pun Station, then you know we're almost getting off. 28S minibus going to ZV. Wow, the license plates are going so fast. Just like in Perth, it's already going up to 3580 something now, the buses. Jesus Christ. Here's Caine Road, which is basically the mid-levels road that actually goes all the way across. No one there for the Sun Yat-sen Museum, which I've been there one time. It's okay, it's not like very interesting or anything. And then there's a path right there. I want to say is, that path, yes, you see it, I literally just want to say it. Yes, this path has a route that drives down it, which is route number 13, going to Admiralty. I filmed that route in the past, that when it's still terminating at the Central Town Hall. It got extended to Admiralty Station since then. When I filmed that one, it was a double-decker, literally a double-decker drive down that path, which is a rare occasion. Usually 13 just uses single because it's better to use single for that. So there's a single deck right there. And then imagine double-deck driving that. Literally. But the patron is pretty crap for that one, so that's why double deck is pretty much unnecessary. Maybe during rush hours they might use it, but of course, if you already know that it's actually so hilly, so mountainy, that path, it is using the low heights. When they need to use the double decks for the 13, it is a low height bus, which is what I filmed. Which also existed with the shortest bus stops, practically the shortest bus stop, closest bus stop, which is at the terminus at Courtwell Road. Courtwell Road. So that's the funniest stop, really. Now here is Ladder Street. Now the other direction 13, you can see it continues this way when it goes up the hill, but when it comes back down the hill, it takes that narrow path, because of that narrow path is one directional only. So continue through, just up in the mid-levels. Literally in the mid-levels. We will see Sign Pun Station very soon, and then you know that we're almost terminating. But we're gonna go past HKU Station as well before terminating at Pokfield Road. Oh, but good mid-levels definitely has all of the nice views up here. These stops though. 13 turns left up the hill right there. I don't think we're going to, that's why we're just gonna cut the clip. And here's Bonham Road.
太远了吧？
等我，你看我们是要上那个坡还是拐过去啊？
是要上那个坡。
不知道啊。
Bro. Bro, I was like, what the hell? Go. Alright, so we have the exit C. Is it exit C? Yeah, I think it is. Yes, exit C of Saigon Station upcoming, which is the terrible exit I filmed during the Saigon Station video. Lined up, completely packed with all people during school releasing hours. Ooh, this looks so cool up in the middle of the hill. Oh god, what the hell? You know what? Next stop. And next is Saigon Station.
快到哪了？
What the hell is that? Saigon Station right there? There's no exits right here. What the hell? I think it's up here at the front where the lift only exit is. Yes, it is. It's right here. Here's the lift only exit at exit C here. Which is the terrible one I filmed last time. Another change of fares, wow. Now luckily CTB actually changes the fares automatically for the processors. I already knew that he's not going to go through it. This is so stupid. Oh my gosh. Those guys next to me are so stupid. They practically took a full journey. I'm taking full journey because I actually am filming, but like, they're taking from Chuk Yuen to HKU. Might as well just take MTR. Oh my gosh. Just take the 7M down to Lok Fu and then take the MTR. Bro. It's like way faster than taking this garbage. It took like an hour to come over here. Here's King's College, which is one of the fancy ones, which is pretty funny because this college you actually exit at HKU if you actually use the station. So like for those students actually attending, it's like, oh, I take to HKU when I go to school. It's kind of funny. Next is HKU East Gate, which is where the HKU station exit A is. But we got some traffic jam coming because this is where the outer routes comes over as well. And another, that's an MMC this time. There that goes. Is that an MMC? No, that's not an MMC, that's another E6M. So like I said, more E6M. East Gate is actually a separate stop as the other one. I think it's the West Gate for some of the other routes that actually stops by HKU station. And I'm owning the upper deck, and there's a 23 going. There that goes. And there's the 23 that you've actually seen. PE7866. Yep, there's the next Westgate. So that one right back there that just went by, the 23, was the one that you actually saw at Cotton Tree Drive when it drove up. And now as we're combining with the other routes, the other route comes from the right side, down from the bottom. And now we turn left. Barely made it. 37B. And a 970 over there at the back. Wow, this is actually a weird bus to be used on this 970. Nice, there it goes. Next is the Westgate, and then there should be one more stop. Then Pokfield Road Terminus. Then I'm just going to walk back down to HKU station because there's the exit C on the other side, which is the express lift exit. There shouldn't be anyone actually on the bus anymore, so should be smooth, but it's going up the hill again, which this bus is really not performing well in terms of going uphill. Really, really bad actually. Why the hell are you driving in here? There's no one here. Stupid driver. What? Bro, why he opens the back door? Why the hell he actually drops stop here? There's no one pressed the bell. And now you waste time. I mean, it's buying back to the main road when Hong Kong drivers never give way. Next stop, Lady Houghton Hall, The Belches. 下一站河东夫人堂. Another 40M, there it goes. On another yellow X service. There's so many yellow X actually on this side of the map. Most of them runs the mid-levels route, which is all these. Okay. Bro, slowing down in front of the green light again. Seriously. And the next stop is Pokfield Road Terminus. Finally we made it. Wow, this took so long when this guy's so slow. 下一站蒲飛路 Next stop Pokfield Road. 下一站蒲飛路. What the hell is the speed? And here it is. This Pokfield Road Terminus is actually pretty garbage. It's one of the lame street terminus. Because, and then some other routes will stop on the main road. The main road stop is just right there, but we're going to turn inside to terminate. Which there's actually a path for you to hike from here, which this path is actually goes straight up to the peak. If you actually hike this path, it's just right here. And someone's hiking. There that goes, going up. It's so straight looking, but that's the path to go up. And made it to Pokfield Road Terminus 103, dropping off. And drop off. Terrible, terrible service. He's so slow, and then it's just so bad. TU9576. So bad. Might as well just take some other things to come over here. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you so much, Thomas, for this request here, and I'll see you guys next time. Way too long of a video. We're gonna stop right away. Click on these videos up top. Remember to like and subscribe. Check out the links in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.